Hey my little angels, and welcome back to another video, you guys. Let's see who won the 250 cheese coin code, and the winner is MLine #4073. Congrats! You can DM me on Discord or on TFM. The next giveaway is going to be for a 500 cheese coin code, so good luck, you guys. Cute. Thank you so much. I really love that for a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The cutest cutie pie sheepster. No, you're the cutest, wifey. Love your content, QT. Thank you so much. Anise, hashtag 8127, SFJT, hello, hi, lol, hello. And then we have these items coming in, and since it is the start of TFM's anniversary, it's the 15th anniversary for TFM. Starting from today, May the 1st, till May the 7th, we are going to be having triple cheese and triple experience points for every cheese that you do gather. And of course, they do have their limitations, which is 60 cheese maps every 30 minutes. So where you as a mouse gets the cheese and go into the hole. Still waiting on that. The collectors have not dropped yet. I guess that's also being waited upon. But there's a bunch of goodies that are going to be scattered around, so do check out my community page where I do post regarding what stuff is going on or about to come out. And there might be a couple other things that are yet to happen as well, so be on the lookout for that too. So basically, at least for today, we're going to be having a trivia, so you guys can come partake in that. It's going to be on a Twitch stream. You can get more details on Discord. And so we'll be asking trivia questions, and there'll be a fun corp room going as well. You have to answer that on Twitch, whatever the answer is, first person to get it, and it's like verified and all that. We'll be getting some prizes for that. So that's one thing that's going to be happening. I'll let you know some other stuff because it'll be in these images. But anyways, we have berry cake big box and chocolate cake roll anvil. Okay, nice. That looks yummy. Birthday cake small box. And then we have a lightning fur for the elemental set, which is this fur right here. And people are like, oh my gosh, it's kind of Pikachu-like because of the tail. So that's as close to Pikachu as we're going to get. And then there's a tiny party hat, the third party hat that we have. But I really love the colors on this one. The colors go so well. And then, as mentioned over here, is part of the permanent elemental cheese only fur series. Thank goodness there's not a whole new cheese series. And I guess they're tapping out at 15k cheese, which is quite a bit. So I'm glad they're not going to go any higher than that because that's a lot. And ooh, that's a new tag. I've not seen that tag being used anywhere else. And it'll be unlockable after buying the previously. Previously it was the last fur in the series, which was a fire one. I believe it was like water, grass, and fire. Now lightning's going to come after that fire. So if you've already bought the fire fur, that's when you're going to see this lightning fur. And this is what it's going to cost. I'll show you that after we get our restart and get our new items in, because I do have the fire fur and I have enough for this. So I have pre-saved up, so yes. But I'm not a big fan of the fur as much. I do like it's yellow. I don't think we have like yellow permanent furs or anything, but still that's nice that we have something different. But like the other elemental furs, I'm not a fan of the head, the way the head is. At least we will cover it up with like hair and stuff. But it's alright. I love the colors on this one so much. Here's your bigger banner image. As you can see, the background, it's very anniversary themed, and we're getting X3 cheese and XP versus the usual X2. Probably because it's the 15th, so something a little bit more special. Here's your badge for that, permanent cheese only fur. Nice pose, I like that. And then we have an orb, so there might be an Enigma or there might be a small event or something. I'll let you guys know about that. Oh yeah, I can't do it by the next video. I'll want to make it a short video. If it's a super short thing, you can see it in my community posts. I'll post it over there and like talk about it. It's only a few lines, but if it's more than that, I will post a video about it, along with how to get this other badge right here. We have a 15th badge as well, so we have 4th anniversary badge, 10th one, and now 15th. So you'll be able to get the prior badges as well. That has not been taken away, so you can get that too if you haven't already. But as far as this orb goes, we have yet to see how that will happen because the event or whatever's going to happen has not released yet. So I'll let you guys know in either the video or a community post. So we'll see about that. And right now we also have this finally, as of yesterday, this has been posted in votes. So shaking up the annual fur vote, you can choose which of these consumable furs you'd like to see become a permanent fur. So you can have that as an option, or you could also choose none and they'll have a whole different fur become a permanent fur instead, a whole new original fur instead. So you can vote for as many or as little options as you want. only the fur with the most votes by May 7th. The timing is just going to depend on whenever, this thing is just based on whatever your time zone is. So whenever you've seen this drop, it's going to pretty much end at the same time on May 7th. For me, for you guys, this is in PST standard timing, so you can check that out on Discord and it'll say for your standard timing. And note, some of these furs are tied to specific events and time of the year. If one of these furs win, an additional vote will be held to ask whether the TFM community would like to see this fur added ASAP, or if we should wait until the time of year rolls around again. Currently, it was, at the very start, it was touch and go for a bit of the first day, where these two were alternating, the spirit one and this dragon one. So it was just, both of them were like neck and neck. Now that I'm pretty sure Spirits is quite decently ahead. So I'm like, yes, that's the one that I've been wanting ever since it's come out. I'm like, yes, we need to turn that into permanent fur. A lot of us were saying that so much. And a lot of people were also going for this apparently. But yes, I'm hoping for the Spirit one. And we also have Stickered 3.0. So they have another contest for that. I wish I was talented enough to draw. Then I would totally have taken part in that. Because, okay, there's going to be a stickered thread that you can go check out. Bonus points if you do it related to 15th anniversary theme. But if you do that, you want stickers that are relatable that you can actually use through normal chat. So if it's like 15th anniversary based, then I don't see how you're going to use it past this week. Or maybe you can like have like a party hat or like celebration or something while it's still giving a different sort of meaning to it. So maybe that can work. Anyways, they'll get a special permanent role on Discord that'll allow you extra benefits, like sending GIFs and stuff. And they'll get 300 fuzz and a mystery shop item, which I hope other people can buy. In the Discord role, okay, but how many stickers will we add this time? 1, 2, 500? The correct answer is 5. Okay, so this event will last for the whole month of May, well, almost, for 4 weeks. It'll end on May 29th. Do not wait until the last day because you never know the exact timing it's going to end. Important, check the pinned messages in the thread for official requirements. Any messages not meeting these requirements will be deleted. So, okay, we have that. And if you go into the thread, this is what you will see. So, as you can see that, here's the timing that's going to end at. Never wait till the last moment. Everyone waits for the last moment, especially like in events and stuff. There are a lot of people asking me, what time is the event going to end? The Easter event, which has already ended by now, you guys. So, don't wait till last minute. You have so much time. I get people get busy and all that, but if you have like 3 or 4 weeks, at least you'll be able to find the time a little bit earlier on, so you don't have to rush at the very end and panic and maybe not even finished, because that's just no fun, especially if you've done all the work, but you weren't able to quite make it in time. Anyways, here's the submission sizes, file size, and all that. So be sure to get all that done properly. And then, by the ways, if you guys didn't know that, for the X3 cheese and X3 experience points, I know in the past like 3 or 4 years, cheese coins, if you redeem them, it only counts as 1 in shop instead of multiplying. Before that, it used to count as more in shop too. I don't think that'll change, but in case it does change, I'll let you know in the description box below. But what you can do is get your quest set up. So yesterday, it really drops around like 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for me. So I got this quest done till almost finishing up. I'm just waiting for the X3 to kick in before I finish this up. Because when I do that, if you know, you get a total of, like, let's say this one, you get a total of 35 cheese, of which 10 will be in your inventory and 25 will be in shop. So those 25 that will go to shop, it will multiply. So right now, since we have X3, those 25 cheese will become 75 cheese in shop. So if you are able to get the larger amounts, so for 50, 40 of these will go to shop, 10 will be in your inventory. The 40 that'll be in shop, it will be multiplied by 3. So that means you'll get 120 cheese in shop directly once I finish this, as soon as X3 starts up. Unless TFM, they decide to change that up this year. Because up to last year, though, you're allowed to get the double or triple amount that goes directly into shop. So if we get 120 from there plus 10 cheese coins, that's a total of 130 cheese earned from doing this type of quest. That is a lot. So that's why I'm waiting and saving until we can actually get that thing started, which is probably going to be 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You'll see this video much later because I have to wait for the collectors to drop, which they haven't dropped yet. I know I'm rambling on a lot, but there's a lot of different events and stuff going on. We might have some more stream and maybe giveaways and stuff going on. There might be other communities that might be doing that. I know from FunCorp's side, I'm thinking of doing something else with Ermia. We'll see if that pans out. So just be on the lookout. There might be more stuff coming from other people as well. You might have more giveaways going on here and there, more fun events. We'll see what happens. But anyways, this is what I suggest you to do. I hope you guys didn't finish your daily quest yesterday itself. So you can do that. And yes, get on that, do the daily quests, especially the ones that where you get 50. Those are going to be worth so much more in this triple cheese. So definitely do that no matter what if you have the time. And if you don't use fries or you need the cheese, which I know a lot of people are going to need because of the fur that has come out. We have that. I have a lot of cheese coins saved up too, so I can use that if needed. Anyways, I've rambled on for long enough here. Okay, one last rambling moment. Currently, this is the votes where it's at right now. We'll see how it's going to go by the end of the week, but yes, this is quite a decent amount in the lead. It would be awesome if we can get them both in shop. That would be even more amazing. Because I mean, it's not that far off. A lot of people, as you can see, want these two furs, well, these two skins to be turned into permanent furs the most. So that's awesome. Personally, I picked this one because this is also very different and unique. I like this one quite a bit, but we already have a similar one in shop. We have a dragon fur. Obviously, this one's like a better version of it, but we still have one that's kind of similar. So I'm like, yes, something completely different and awesome. Anyways, okay. Hey, Ava, the last person I met like a month and a half ago. I had a layover. My flight was delayed, so I had to stop over in another country for like a day. So then I was able to meet up with someone who I've only known on TFM for a while. That was pretty cool. Anyways, as you can see, Wisteria's side is winning, as we kind of saw from the start. It was kind of going 2-to-1 ratio. But anyways, let's see the shop stuff. Okay, this stuff is here for about a week more. This is actually really cute. I think that's going to be super useful. And I like how cheap that is. So as you remembered, last week this wasn't added in. It was added in like a day later because it turned out it only stayed for an hour and then it like dipped. Something was wrong with the timing. But anyways, this is the pricing for that. Apart from that, let's see, we have, as you can tell, the new collectors have not come out yet, nor have all the items come out in store yet. So I'm still waiting on that for like 30 more minutes or so. But that is really cruel to the players, having to get or try and get the new collector stuff, plus having to focus on these all shop stuff. That's way too much. They should have skipped out on the new collectors this week. It is way too cruel to make the players be like, oh my god, here you go, take new stuff, but you also can get like the old shop stuff too. They did that last year too, and not a fan of that. Not a fan at all. But anyways, we'll wait for that to happen. Meanwhile, we have your April showers versus Mayflower. These should have swapped places. But anyways, as you guys know, if you saw in my last video, I did mention that's like an old English proverb. But we have the versus event, right? So it's like April shower and Mayflower. So, ooh, we'll get a pretty flower versus item later. Nice. Anyways, let's see here. The colors are lovely. So you have a collector, collector permanent, collector, which is no, it's not on sale right now. It was on sale till yesterday though, so it would have made this outfit slightly cheaper at that point. Then you have a collector and collector. Wait, is that Taylor collector? I don't recall. Yeah, okay, it was only this thing that wasn't. All right, and then we have this side. The colors are beautiful as always. So we have collector, permanent collector, and collector. This neck item, I don't think I've really seen it being used in Fashion Squad outfits or anything that much, so definitely grab if you did want that. I think it's kind of a harder item to use, so well done. So oh my goodness, the pricing isn't that bad, surprisingly. Yeah, okay, this is usually, that one's a little bit cheaper, so that's pretty nice. So you have those, and then the sales are completely randomized. They weren't meant to be here at all, because we never added in any specific sales like we usually do, because we're getting all the items back to shop. So I'm pretty sure when the restart happens, this is going to go away as well. So if you really wanted, oh, this will probably go away by then too. These things will be there, it's just that the pricing will be at full price. So hopefully you saw my community post last night, which is when I mentioned it as soon as it dropped, so you guys had a chance to look and grab it at half price if you wanted to. Well, half price for that, and 40% for this if you were getting it with frizz. So there's that, but this will probably completely change and there'll be nothing in this tab as soon as we get a restart going. I don't think there's anything here. Let's see after restart if anything else changes. But apart from that, I can show you customizations for the new outfit, new collectors and stuff like that. And so sad, I even woke up earlier to record videos so that I would be able to make it in time for like the Twitch stream as well that we're gonna have, like the trivia one. So I would be able to get this video out before that goes up and that starts up as well. But let's see now. I mean, I am doing a part of this earlier. Let's see if we have time for this to upload by that time as well. Anyways, let's see the customizations for the, ooh, okay, that looks very yummy. Okay, I didn't think we have like a yellow. Okay, so you have the candle flame, you have the actual candle parts, you have the frosting, You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 little sprinkles on it, and then you have the actual cake part of it. Yummy. Ooh, this one looks scrumptious too. Then we have this. So you have, okay, let's go with bright colors. So you have the blueberries, you have the strawberries, you have the cherries, you have all their stems and leaves. Then you have the seeds of the strawberries, the icing, the cake, and then the middle layer icing. Oh gosh, that does not look appetizing. But look how far we've come in terms of the artwork. That versus like, this is where we started with. That is pretty cool to see, all those changes to this. Similar case with the small box. Apart from that, we had those two. Then we have the anvil, yummy. We don't have a lot of anvils that focus on like the themes that are currently going on, so that's cool. So you have this like whipped cream topping, you have the strawberry, you have the stem, you have the seeds, you have the icing, you have the inside part of the cake, the outside look of the cake, and then you have the swirl. So you have those, and I believe that's that. As you can see, this is the string on the balloon. That's really creatively done. Here's this badge, and this, oh, okay, there we go, and this badge, which there's not a high definition version of it. Okay, that's actually pretty decent in size. But yes, so you have these two. You guys, what is this troll skin thing? What? We have a balloon here. Okay, we might have like a small Enigma small event thing coming up as well, I guess. I'm gonna have to quickly put out a video on that. Okay, this is a very troll looking skin. What? It's like a balloon gummy mixed thing. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, how derpy is that? So we have that, and then as you know, we have this fur. Okay, let me just get the colors. You have this color on that, this one which matches, oh, not exactly the same, huh? Pretty similar then, and then you have your black. You have those, unless you also want the line color, I can get that as well, and this one. So you have those. How derpy is that? Then let's see the colors on this one. You have that color, this color, and this. So these are 3 colors for this fur, but let's get the darker ones. You get the idea. Let's see. You have that, this, darker shadings, lighter shadings. But anyways, yeah, so you have this fur. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, this can go away. And then we have this one. I really love the colors on this, but I do not enjoy this. I get why it's there, but if you put it on anything else, oh, it's a head item. Okay. Like, it sticks out. But okay, if you put an ear item, half the ear items are not going to look that great because it's going to cover it up. So you're going to have to be careful with which items you check. Like, see, stuff like that. That would go well. It's a party, you have candy. Stuff in the back also might work. It's not that bad, but yeah. Covering these lines on the side. Anyways, let's look at the different customizations. Ooh, okay. So you have 1, 2. Okay, you have those there. Then you have these dots. Then you have these. Then you have that background. Then you have that, and then the headband part of it. I like the default colors a lot, honestly. I'll make an outfit with this color palette. I really like that. It's really nice. Then let's see. I think that should be it. Yep. Okay. Others. Oh, we won't be able to tell over here. Oh yes, look. Okay, we do have like a sort of mini event. Okay, so we have a new emoji coming in as well. Okay, all right. Huh. So we have a new consumable, we have new emoji, we have what else do we have? Orb as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's quite a few stuff, so I'm probably gonna need to make a video. But that's pretty nice. I like this. See, this is an emoji we can actually use in a normal settings. Like some of these I'm like, okay, that can be used, but like this is something that I feel will probably be useful. So that's nice. So we have this emoji coming in as well. We shall see how to get these as well. Woo! All right. Okay, finally we're gonna get the restart, and finally we'll get to see all the new stuff that's coming up. Okay, while the restart happens, let's just go over the announcement. So we're gonna have triple cheese and triple XP. All collector items are going to be back for 7 days, so yes, it's going to last a little bit longer than it initially was since we're going to be getting it in late. There's a new galaxy ground. I wonder if that will do anything. It says it might just warp your mousy minds. Do you think that ground is one of the ones that will pull you below? Let's find out. And some surprises are hidden in the game, so we'll keep an eye out on that. Okay, and we are back. Let me just show you. The CC thing, it only gives you one in shop. I can prove that to you. As you can see, that's a cheese, and I use one. Although it would have done +1 over there, you open it up and it only gave me one more. So CC, it does not triple, but quests will triple. I'll show you that. But before we do that, these are supposed to be collectors, by the ways. As for the banner, okay, that's actually pretty cheap considering. So yeah, that's the pricing for that. All right, not bad at all. They have a small box, large box, and that. So you already know the pricings for these. Apart from that, oh, by the ways, as it turns out, the emoji is a permanent thing, so it's not supposed to be some sort of event thing to get it. We had to figure out how to get the orb, though. So I had to figure out the orb and the badge. So we have those things to figure out. Till then, you can get this, and it's going to be permanently in store, I believe. Because I don't think that there was any other mention about that. And so far, all the emojis are permanently in store. The sales are still here, so they'll just disappear on their own in 9 hours. You don't see all the stuff here, but once you go over here, as you can see, yeah, you can get the whole shop from here. So the whole shop is back for a week, starting from right now. Oh, and this, hopefully this thing should stay, but right now you can get it for cheaper, so you might as well do that. I will just go through this whole shop like that. I don't know what my purpose is for doing that. For each of these, there is a lot here. But yes, this is your whole shop, and it happened last year, so I might just stop at a point where we had stuff till last year. Okay. We don't have that many ear items in comparison, I guess. Eyes, okay, I can say that for eyes. Mouth. Pretty sure, yeah, we had this stuff from last year. Neck. It's mainly the furs that seem to be going overboard and all the pricier stuff. Tails, we've gotten a bunch of tails this time around. S'mores tail, which you can't even see up there. Hairstyles, I mean, we've gotten that from before, so we have those. Let's see, what else do we have? Contact lens, you can get all your lens now. They are back. Tattoos are permanent for the most. Okay, no, there are some collector ones, so you can definitely grab those. And you have some hand. And then we have all these boxes, which are not, oh my goodness, it's going to be so hard. Basically, what you guys need to do right now is info, shop, go to a different thing, or close and open. As you can see these numbers, correct? Now you go onto the wiki page for it, and you find the corresponding numbers to figure out which item goes with what and see which one you want to buy. Because if it's not going to show for you in the shop, you're going to have a hard time picking out which one you want to buy. So be sure to do info shop, and then that's just the tip to do whenever you don't see any of the items in store. Here there are a whole bunch that you can't see. So it's, as you can tell, it is much easier to just do that tag. There's no point in me showing anything here because it's not showing up. It'll probably show up in my other store since I have these items. But still, yeah, as you can see, a lot of these are hidden. So just do info shop, go to wiki and compare it and double triple check before you buy which one you decide. Then let's see, we have our anvil, our balloon, our ball, sorry, and then our cheap trampolines. So we have all that there. And let me actually go and show you what happens when you finish a quest. Okay, so for this I'll show you I get 3 cheese, and also for this racing quest, let's see, as you can see that cheese is going to remain the same, but once I go in here, as you can see I get 120 cheese in my shop, plus I get these 10 over here as I mentioned earlier, and yeah, so that's that. Oh wait, actually I can show you me getting 3 cheese. It says +1 here, but you do get +3 still, so don't worry about that. There you go, as you can see it shows +3. And +75 for the quest. So yay, that's why I was saving my quest till right now. Some last points to mention. Now the limit is 600 CC that you can redeem per day, so you can redeem 600 cheese coins from your inventory. And of course, if you do go on a 3 cheese map, you will get 9 cheese from that map because it's multiplied by 3, so that's awesome. Okay, so they're testing out the ground. The ground looks really cool. So you go here and you teleport out here. You go down here. Can you go the other way? No? So it shoots you back up from the same side. All right. Okay. The ground looks pretty cool. Okay, so it doesn't work the other way right now, at least. Pam CP, I'm not sure how you pronounce their name, but then they made a rough idea of what it is currently. There are probably going to be adjustments to this since this is just the first time it's come out, but currently this is how you set it up. So this is telling you what to do in case you are familiar with how maps and stuff works. Here you go, just in case that helps. Cool. This is so cool. Okay, they fixed it right now and you can go back and forth. That is funny. Yeah, you can pretty much go back and forth. That's fun. Okay. Meanwhile, would you guys like a moment to rage? Because look at the price of that fur. We were told that was going to be 15K CC. And look at the price now. That is crazy for just a fur. Honestly, like, they're going to keep going higher and higher now with every year or something. They're just going to keep add more just so that we keep playing and then just make it's way too high. It's crazy, you guys. But there you go. That's the new pricing of the fur. You can only get this fur after you've unlocked this fire fur. Once you've unlocked this fire fur, that's when you have the chance to get that 30K fur. Oh my goodness, it is crazy. Do you want to know something crazier? Tig was planning to make it even higher. It was going to be over 80,000 cheese for just one fur. Tig really needs to play his own game and figure out that is, even with a long-term goal, that will take people over a year if they were to play casually. Like, you want to enjoy the game, not how to try and grind your life away for this. Oh my goodness. But anyways, there's that. So have fun, and we have to figure out how to do the badge and the orb. So I'll let you guys know about that soon. Wear the hat on. All right. Okay, and I got a pet. I got black paintbrush. That's pretty cool. We've needed that. And now, oh, I got a white paintbrush as well. That is cool. Nice. I love that. Oopsies. What did I get there now? I can't see. Did I get the skin? Okay, invisible skin. GG. Okay, sometimes you might even get two of them. Okay, that's cool. I had to relog in order to be able to see the skin before it showed up as invisible. Anyways, you wear the hat and eventually you'll get the badge. By wearing the hat, not only do you get the badge, you can get the black paintbrush, the white paintbrush, and also your new skin and the new pet. Then in order to get the orb, you have to wear the skin and the pet. Not sure if you can just wear the skin, but just wearing the pet doesn't cut it. So we tested that out, so you get the orb that way. That's about it for this video, you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye! Keep doing yourself. As always, peace.